Man, welcome. I am back. Been gone. Yeah, Sean, I've been gone for a couple of months. Yeah, I had to get back on it. I'm back on it. I'm back. 2020 was one heck of a year, for everybody. But getting that monkey off our back for 2021. So welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Mr. Mental Health. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. I comment back. My goal is to get to, starting small, 100 subscribers by the end of February. Hopefully it's more, but that's my goal as of right now. What topic that I want to discuss, my kids. Over the course of the break, we had some time to talk, pretty much. It was some eye-opening stuff. I won't kind of get into all that, but I'll get into the meat and potatoes of pretty much what we kind of discussed. So I seen something over the internet. I think it was in my Facebook feed where the question was, what was the question? Ask your kids what you could do better. As a parent. I think it was something on the lines of that. So I put that in the chat, and all of them said for me to check on them more as it pertains to their mental health, which was an eye-opener because I'm into mental health. But they did say I do check on them, and I have checked on them from a mental health standpoint, and they admitted to them kind of shutting down and not really discussing some of the issues. But they still wanted me to, pull the rope, tug at them a little bit to get them to talk more. And that's exactly, what, we've been doing. So I've made it my business to stick my neck in things and develop a better rapport. Because they named some stuff, some pretty significant stuff, especially from COVID. My oldest son said he was, suffering in the beginning due to issues of not working and friends and not being in school, and and he just didn't feel like he was where he was supposed to be. And that's, to me, I love that aspect of things because he's not going to just sit around and do nothing with himself. He's going to get out there and be somebody. So that was pretty significant. They said it's gotten better, because he's able to work now and move around and do things so that teenagers do at that age. Everybody's under duress right now, but so him, my youngest son, just school. His whole thing is school and working from home. And sometimes I feel bad as a parent because I get chewed out by his mom for not being able to help him. But man, I work 2 jobs, and I know his priorities are first. But man, what's the whole terminology? Are you smarter than pretty much a 3rd grader? I don't remember that stuff. I'm 40 years old. Like, dude, 15, 16. I'm not a teacher. They get paid for that. Now, me and his mom go back and forth as it pertains to COVID because I honestly feel like she should allow him to go. And he want to go. He haven't been out the house almost a year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my oldest son go to work. My youngest, not get to my other daughters, but my youngest baby, she go to school. And then my oldest daughter, she kind of maneuver a little bit, go here and there, family come in town. They doing stuff. I know you got to take all the precautions, but he wasn't like an A student when school was open. So you can't expect him to be a good student. And, he working from the computer, so he don't understand 60% of this stuff. And it's understandable because he's in an environment at school where he gets more help, and things doesn't go right, and teachers have to follow a certain protocol and get in touch with us so his grades would be right. So that plagued him. He also said some things as it pertains to his mom and her not checking on him. It's just all about school, and he like, good morning, how did you speak, etc. And I don't want to just like throw her under the bus because I'm not just about to bash her, because I don't. And my role in it sucks because you asked me to help him, and I literally I'm at work, so I can't help him. So that's the issue we having right now for school. But he's gotten better with school. He's also gotten better because he get the chance to go outside and play basketball. I got some stuff at home for him to do as far as Fire Stick, but he's still in the house. This social distancing has made them socially awkward, and it's tough. Now my oldest daughter, well, Michaela, I don't want to name drop, but she struggled with just maybe possibly depression. Her mom died of cancer 6 to 7 years ago, and she struggles with that, and it's probably a lot of time to think. And then she can't see her other sister, which is Gianna, who I haven't seen, spent time with. Her birthday was yesterday. Happy belated birthday. But she hadn't been to the house and spent the night or been over in almost a year. And that's a long time for you not to have that rapport with your sister, who, by the way, she struggles at home just being locked in and getting yelled at by her mom. And, she can't go nowhere, can't eat certain foods. It's just, it's a nightmare for my kids. And, Jazz, of course, Jazz just want to see everybody. But the purpose of this video is for parents to speak to their kids, to talk to their kids, to find out what's going on, because social media is probably spending more time with them than we are, as far as cell phones and TikTok and Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook and all this other new stuff that's out. They're spending more time with that. And, I'm not the one that say social media is the reason a child do X, Y, and Z, but it definitely can have an impact on their life right now, because that's all they see, that's all they know, that's all they could do, and it sucks, And as a parent, you're thinking that because it's not a lot going on and they're in the house, you're thinking everything is fine, but really, man, this social distancing, this being at home, not being at school, working from home, it's taking a toll on everybody, and especially the kids. And I just feel like our responsibilities as a parent is to find a way to get them to be comfortable to talk to us, to talk to you about what's bothering them the most. Not just, not being able to leave the house, but what else is bothering you, from your identity, from not being able to play sports and dance, and you can't do anything right now, so everything is just in the house. But if you've been going out of the house for 12 to 14 years, and now all of a sudden you have to be in the house, and as a parent you adjust, because our nature is to be providers first, and then worry about everything second, and as a kid they ain't providing, they want to get out, and we still have to protect them. But it's our responsibility to find out what's going on. And once we find out what's going on, don't judge them because you don't understand something. Don't judge them because this is what they're faced with right now. Try to find solutions with them, because you can run your kid away and not even know. You thinking that, you're doing what's right, because of what you taught, but that don't necessarily mean what you taught is the correct way. And, and I seen another post that was interesting. Maybe you should talk to your parents, or don't hold them all accountable, because they were learning too, and which is true. They were learning as parents as well. They was doing the best that they can. And that's how some of us have developed our ways. And, we believe what we believe, and not necessarily be true, but we do believe it. But it's definitely our responsibility, to check on our kids, to talk to our kids, find a way to get them to be comfortable, to reveal what they have going on for everything. I don't think nothing should be off the table at this point of your kid's life, because people are committing suicide, people are in great depressions, people having panic attacks, people facing anxiety. All this is because of how things have become with COVID. And I just think, like I said, we have to find ways and techniques to come up with ways to communicate effectively with our kids, because this is a time where you could lose your kid. And whether it's a young adult, whether it's a college student, whether it's high school, whether it's middle school, whether it's whatever, you could lose your kid right now. if you don't communicate with the kids. They deserve it. We deserve it, and we can't be so caught up in like our daily lives, which is hard because it's just tough right now for everybody. Everybody has something going on that's affecting their daily walk in life, but we find a way to put it aside to be parents, to be workers, to be co-workers, to be aunties, cousins, uncles, friends, mentors. But if you have children, it's your responsibility to rectify the situation before it gets out of hand. And, talk to your kids, ask questions, play some kind of trivia game to get them to talk, have family night where cell phones are not involved. Or if you feel like the cell phone is a way that you can get them to talk, find out ways that all y'all can do something together. You got Zoom, come up with Zoom activities, come up with something that would draw them in to where they'll feel comfortable having a discussion with you about what's going on. Personally, for me, like I'm struggling with not seeing Gianna. It bothers me not to see Gianna. Of course, Ian, my kids, I'm just naming names, but I haven't seen her. And her mom is very anal about COVID, and I've taken tests. I took probably more tests than anybody. I ain't gonna say anybody I know, because I know some people take tests all the time. But I've had the PCR test, I've had the rapid test, I've had whatever you name it. I've had it. My eyes and puncture my brain, but it's to make sure that I'm not putting my kids at risk. I have to leave the house to work to provide, so I'm not. I can't just sit in the house and do X, Y, and Z to get a chance to see her. So it affects me. It bothers me that I can't see my kids. It bothers me that we can't do a lot together, go anywhere, where we kind of tied in the house. And we try to do a lot of stuff in the house. You know what I mean? I cook. If you know me, I center everything around cooking. So, I try to spend time with them, talking and laughing and joking, just having a good time that way. But please talk to your children. I am back. I'm sorry that I've been gone. I will put out content 2 or 3 times a week. Please subscribe to my channel, Mr. Mental Health. I don't want to go by my name. I gotta claim this. This is what the people need. This is what everybody needs. I feel like, and this is a lost topic. Mental health is real, especially right now. A lot of people are suffering from a little bit of everything, and they don't have an outlet or feel like they can relate to somebody. So hopefully this is where you guys can come to my channel and unwind, and we could talk. I'm gonna start going live. Hope y'all hop on. Man, we could do Zoom calls. But something has to be done as it pertains to mental health right now. So look, please subscribe, share, comment. I comment back. Y'all enjoy. Like I said, I'm back. I'm sorry I took so long. I took off, but thank you. I'm back.